Because I'm at the end of my days.
I mean,
I got about a good 2.5 years in me.
Stop the cap.
I don't want no more. So if he don't get it off in the next 2.5 years, I'm done. Y'all think I'm gonna bust this motherfucking body back open? You was a lie. You didn't see this open up. That shit went crazy. I don't think that I could do that again.
We'll get into today's top topic.
Okay.
Well, Jamila, go ahead and introduce it.
Today's top topic.
Oh my god.
At what age do you consider someone old? What's considered old?
Old is relative.
Okay.
In my opinion. It really depends on like old in what? Like, is this person too old to date? Is this person too old to play this sport? Is this person too old to, you know what I mean? So I feel like we got to figure out exactly what are we too old for exactly. Okay. You know what I mean?
Okay. When are you too old to, we think somebody's too old to have children? In your eyes. You don't got to be politically correct.
Men or women? Vote. Okay. I don't think there's any age too old for a man to have children.
So when you hear a man that's a certain age, you don't be like, God damn.
I heard I think it was like Robert De Niro. What are these older
and
guys?
That's not too old.
He's like 70 years old.
Do that child deserve a dying father? Because we are all dying.
Yeah, we are. And we don't know how long any of us are going to live.
But what we keep.
We don't know. You know what I mean?
Death is promised.
Death is promised to everybody. That's a fact. But they are finding technology away. I ain't gonna lie to you. The times that we're living in now, and this can help out women and men, right? They are finding ways to progress our age longer, to have people living.
They're going to have to. Are you seeing the studies where they're doing tests on people that are in their late teens to early 30s and how their bodies are looking older?
Yeah, I have seen that.
And it's rising. Yes.
Yeah, it's bad. It's getting really worse. Bad. I mean, yeah, because look at it. I mean, you got middle school kids that look like grown adults. You got like the boys, like the middle school basketball team look like they can go ahead and play college. Like they already tall. You got middle school women, like middle school girls looking like women. Like it's crazy. So it's like they're aging early. The food is so fucking bad. Like from what they're being served in schools to just all the fast food and processed food that we have. Mm-hmm. Like, yeah, the food is bad. So like there's gonna have to be some kind of change to like help.
And the culture is aging everybody too. Like it has everybody wanting to be hella grown, hella fast. Like they're having sex super early.
Right. And and just the wave of technology and information, like kids are getting smartphones and tablets at the age of 3, 4, 5 years old. And this is the first time in any generation that we have this kind of information at the fingertips, and we're giving it to people. To children who are not even developed yet. You know what I mean? Like, what are these effects going to be of a whole generation of kids being raised by YouTube? You know what I mean? Like,
and on TikTok.
And TikTok. Like, it's crazy. You know what I mean? Shout out to YouTube. But, but that's something to think about. You know what I mean? So, when it comes to the age situation, I don't think for men it matters as much. Mm-hmm. I do believe that I would like an ideal, obviously, like if my kids are like in their teenage years, I would still like to be able to run around with them, play sports with them, shoot hoops with them, you know what I mean, do stuff like that with them. So I want to be able to make sure that I'm able-bodied while they're at least in their teenage years, you know what I mean? So
what's too old where you feel like you're not going to be able to do that?
I'll probably say I'll maybe stop like around 55, 60. Yeah. 55, 60. Yeah.
That is disgusting.
No, that's not my goal. That's like that's like emergency brake. Like snip me up. I don't want no more. But like I
can hear a crying baby at 55.
Yeah, cause I don't give a I'm about to Oh my god!
She gonna do it by herself.
She gonna no. She's never gonna do it by herself. I'm gonna be right there with her.
Doing what?
With my earplugs on.
Wow.
No, but I would like to start having kids like around like maybe like 35-ish. 35, 40-ish. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh my God, that's funny. All right. Now for women, I think as long as if she can handle it, good. You know what I mean? I just know that there's a time clock when it comes to women. Like,
why do y'all keep saying that? There are healthy people that can have babies, man.
But menopause exists.
Yeah.
So just dealing with facts. Now, of course, obviously, there's going to be some women who can, have children late. That's great. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But to sit here and say like majority of women are going to be able to do that, that's disingenuous. Like we can't assume that all women are going to be able to do that. Because just going back to like just the fertility problem in general, like men are having issues being able to produce, sperm to be able to have children, and
it's a
women.
Huge problem.
Yeah, so men are having that. Like kids are getting ED like at very young ages and stuff like that. Women are not having enough eggs and stuff like that. Yeah, like I be hearing like the young kids be like using Cialis and Viagra at like 20, 21 years old.
Maybe they just be doing it for the fun of it.
They do be doing it for the fun of it, but like if
that is so dumb. If it is not broke, what are you trying to fix?
They try to be Superman. Like that's what they try to do. Like niggas is like yo, like
that is too much.
They be like, yo, we going good here, but yo,
like you wanted to be Superman.
I tried. Oh yeah, I want to know what it was like to be Superman. That shit was lit. Like, but you don't want to be dependent or reliant on that either, though.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like that's
Hell
anything.
No.
Yeah,
like,
but it happens.
Crazy.
It's almost like too much of anything is a bad thing, right? Because I know people who they can't function without getting high. You know what I mean? Like they can't eat without having to smoke first. They can't, go on long drives, sleep, have sex or anything without smoking first. So like it's just, you just don't want to be too dependent on anything. You know what I mean? So, all right. I'm gonna get to the comments. Shout out to Aquarius Gold. Top was good. On the road, he says, and your chat mate is dope and beautiful. Yeah, shout out to the beautiful Jamila with her own boss in the building.
Thank you.
Son of T&G, can't tell nowadays. Everybody's
they're new here. They're here from the Kenya videos, aren't they?
Yeah,
y'all don't know me.
Right. They gonna get to know you. I mean,
they better know. Make sure you go like the video, share it.
Yeah. Son of T&G says, can't tell nowadays. Everybody's sensitive. Too old. I would say 50 and above. I mean, we all die in the end, but it's best to have kids earlier. Yeah. Aquarius Gold said youth is between 18 to 39, middle age is 40 to 49, and above is old or elderly. It's the hormones in the meds, food, and drinks. I agree. The younger the better. Son of TG said the younger the better. We ain't trying to knock the dust off the pussy. I had to hit her with an accent. Unless I'm trying to lock in that PS6.
Stunner, ain't you married?
Or get into the baseball.
Log out the chat right now.
He trying to get the PS6 with the GTA 6 in the building, man. Come on, man. It's the food again with the erectile dysfunction. Yes, absolutely. That food is nuts. The food here in America is making a lot of people here sterile, man. They don't want to talk about that. And we can only talk about that so much on here before they cancel our show. But anyway, yeah, I can agree with age. I do think it's best to have, kids younger if you can do it. You know what I mean? But like,
because I'm at the end of my days.
I mean,
I got about a good 2.5 years in me.
Stop the cap.
I don't want no more. So if he don't get it off in the next 2.5 years, I'm done. Y'all think I'm gonna bust this motherfucking body back open? You was a lie. You didn't see this coochie open up. That shit went crazy. I don't think that I could do that again.
What is she talking about?
I'm talking about labor. I'm talking about real life so we can talk that baby shit. But you don't know what really goes on.
Yeah, I don't.
I do, and I'm telling you, I got 2.5, and that's a reach.
Yeah, you got 2.5 more years. You probably got like a strong 5. Strong 5.
I'm gonna have a baby at 37. I'm an infant. Me with
Why not?
Get the fuck out of here.
Why not?
Who is? I better have a nanny. I'm not taking care of it. I do.
Right,
I
that's
not
possibility.
take care of it.
That's a possibility. Nannies, yeah.
I cannot raise another child.
You can. You can. It's if you want to or not. But you can.
You don't know. You don't know. You never done it.
I haven't. I haven't, not yet.
Watch.
I'm going to call you, though. As soon as I get one, I'll be like, Jamila, all right, I need help. How'd you do it? Oh,
it's a lot.
What do you think is the age that you would consider old for a man and for a woman?
I think old, it's like 65.
Okay. Doesn't matter. No. Doesn't matter gender. Okay.
I think 65 is where I'd be like, that motherfucker's really old, because I feel like, at least especially in black culture and stuff like that, I feel like we be aging pretty well. Like, I feel like as long as you're not really looking old, acting old, talking old, but anything after that, it's just like, I see some people looking good at 60, 65. I feel like 50 is still young. It's like you're getting there.
But there's a lot of that's
a young. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like 40
I be looking
to
at
me seems like it would sound old, but it's just like it's not.
I ain't gonna lie, and like I said, I've never been like a cougar chaser or a MILF kind of person at all. But like I be seeing like a lot of these 90, women stars and stuff like that. They're getting into their 40s and their 50s, and they still looking the fuck good. You know what I mean? Angela Bassett, Nia Long, Sanaa Lathan, like a lot. They still look great.
Amazing.
In their 50s, you know what I mean? So it's like,
what's the oldest you'll talk to?
Ooh, that's a great question. I would. It was only one of my exes that was younger than me. All my other exes have been older than me.
But what's the oldest? When is it just like, when you hear her age, it's just like, I don't know.
That's a great question.
I don't know, because she could be great. She could be beautiful. She could be giving Nia Long. How would you talk to a Nia Long? The age to me doesn't matter as much as how old you actually look. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you 40 but look 25, I might rock with it. You know what I mean? Like, it's not my cup of tea, but I might rock with it. Like, I'm gonna keep bringing it back. Bernice Burgos is a grandma, y'all. Like, and I'm not the kind of person that shames the BBLs and none of that stuff. If you want to get your body done and do all that kind of stuff, that's up to you. I'm not forcing it on nobody. What you want to do? Like, I used to be against it in the beginning. I used to be like, I only care like natural and stuff like that. But like, I feel like it was designed for older people. The Botox, the lips, all of that. And I feel like the younger people, that's another reason why so many young girls are looking so old. And I'm just like, because
a lot of times
you don't even have any wrinkles. Why are you talking about smile lines?
Yeah, a lot of stuff that they're doing. Too. And then you got to get that updated. You know what I mean? You get it done really early. Then
you're never going to feel beautiful.
Yeah, you're going to have to update that like every 5 to 10 years. You need that software update, girl. Just like that iPhone, you need to update.
That's like that guy I was telling you about that was talking about, high effort badness versus low effort badness. Like, for those of you who don't know, low effort badness is basically when you wake up in the morning and you have to do the bare minimum, whether you be male or female, the bare minimum.
Yes,
like when you
wake up like this.
Like I literally woke up like this. Like I brush my teeth, wash my face, then I look like this.
Yeah, like a lot of women, like they can't come out looking like that. Like you have to put on certain makeups and lashes and all these kind of things just to make themselves feel comfortable enough to walk outside the house.
And not even that, I don't even feel like just necessarily to make themselves feel comfortable. Sometimes they go out with the sole purpose of just looking better than everybody else too. And I still feel like that's an insecurity though. Like, I don't need that much attention to be the baddest bitch. I could. Like, if I literally did that shit every day, like, y'all see when I get dressed, like, I really be. Like, I will really do that to y'all. Like, I will really do that. But I don't feel the need to do that. I could. Yeah. It would be a lot of problems. There were problems. Like, there will be problems.
And most of the time, we're not really looking for the super highly aesthetic whatever. Like, I feel like most women do that for other women. Like, they be competing, like they be doing this to compare themselves to other women, to look like other women and get compliments. Like, y'all be doing that. Like, we don't no, just look good. It's simple.
But I think that they think that y'all think that shit looks good.
I don't think we had this conversation on air. It might need to happen. All right. I've heard you talk about this a lot and bring this topic up a lot. about how mostly guys, we want the bad bitch, like that bad bitch aesthetic and stuff like that. And I just know it's cap because I be talking to my men and stuff like that. Like we don't search for those women to be with. We don't.
Y'all don't never be looking to be with anybody, so we can just start there.
Nah, I am.
No, you're. What is on here, Imani Ho? Make yourself known. Let us know in the goddamn. Would you like, huh? Hit the button. Hit the goddamn button.
What button you want? I don't let
you know, stop the motherfucking cap.
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm definitely.
Bro, this nigga be real live. Are you lying on the pod? Now you looking.
What you mean? I'm not. Okay, define looking. Like, let me clarify things. I am not looking. You know what I mean? I am not looking.
Okay.
Yes. So do with that what you make. But yeah, I think that most of us would prefer not the bad bitch, not the girl that you would consider to be a 9 or a 10 or whatever to wife up and be with. Like, we will have fun with those women, but the women that we want to be with and who we will truly like love, admire, protect, all this kind of stuff will be the solid 7s and 8s in our minds that are 10s.
You know what you don't gotta tell me because I don't do this shit. I know niggas, but I also know men too. Like, somewhat, I'm around enough. Like,
yeah,
and it's trial and error. Like, I already know. Like, when I've been the baddest, I do not get that. Niggas be scared.
And then on top of that,
mad scared of that extra bill,
bruh.
It's a bill.
And then when you're with that high aesthetic bad bitch all the time, when you get them, most of the time, bro, like most of them are, you know, they are high maintenance, of course, but a lot of them be boring. Like, they don't really be having a lot going on with them. Like, it's just all they have is really much their looks. Like, there's not a lot of substance there. There's not a lot of good conversation to have out of there. Not saying all of them. But I'm just saying a lot of them just be dry, honestly. Like, it's not a lot of fun.
You don't gotta tell me. I didn't necessarily say that y'all be looking for them to wife them. What I normally say is that you guys will cheat on, y'all will realize, tell your girl, oh, I like you better when you're natural. I like your natural this, that, with no makeup. But then when y'all go and cheat, of course, like you said, you'll have fun with them, but it's just sending the wrong message and it's not okay.
Now, no, it's not the wrong message. You know the right messages? We coming back home to you.
We're here with you. Bro. Like, no,
we're here with you. We're dating you.
That is disrespectful and that's foul.
We're taking care of you. We're marrying you.
That is disrespectful and that's foul. What the fuck do you mean? At least I'm coming home to you. That's the same shit. Like,
right.
What?
We don't want to go back to her.
That's not a favor.
Yeah, sometimes we go out there, we have fun with that girl, be like, damn, I miss my girl. I can't wait to get back to her.
Not you condone that normal. Like, no, we never do that. No.
It's not cheating if she's aware. Right? You know what I mean? All right, let's get to the comments, man. All right, Sun TG. People got to learn to appreciate themselves and love themselves rather than complain on looks. I mean, I think he meant God says he created everybody beautiful. Then he said, not really, Jamila. Guys don't look for bad bitches. That's what I'm saying. They don't.
You don't have to look for them. They all over the place.
For me, even before marriage, I wasn't trying to bag a woman that's been ran a train on. You feel me? It's all about the respect and how your woman values herself. I completely agree. And I think I know you agree with that. I'm not trying to say, I'm not saying that you're like trying to disagree with that. I just think that you guys give those bad bitches, like, we care about them so much and we really, really don't. Like, the girls that we're wifing up, marrying, taking care of, all that kind of stuff, you will see those, like, most of the bad bitches are single. Why? You know what I mean? Like, most of the bad bitches are single. So if all men were all truly seeking bad bitches, they will all be wiped up just off of the factor of looks only. But we know that's not the case. Most of the women who are wiped up and stuff like that may not be the baddest, but they might be the best to deal with, to be around and stuff like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like, bad bitches, they don't even... never mind.
Go ahead and say what you was about to say, because I already know what you was about to say.
What was I about to say?
Go ahead. about to say I never did it before.
They don't even be fucking that good, to be honest with you. Like they don't. Like they just aesthetically pleasing, looking good, stuff like that. But they'd be some of the laziest fucks. I ain't gonna lie. Like they just
look too good.
They look not that they look too good. They look good, but that's
it. Sweat and mess up their lashes.
Oh yeah, I mean,
smash my face down in the pillow.
Yeah. Anyway, but yeah, like, yeah. So that's how I feel about that, man. But yeah, fun topic. We always have some fun topics on here, man. Last episode, y'all. We was in here for like a whole extra 3 hours past the potted, dog.
We should have had the camera on. It was so crazy.
That shit was wild. That was hilarious, man. Shout out to our brother Antonio Wayside in the building too, man. He was
getting on my goddamn nerves.
All right, we can close it out with this last video. Top hill, top hill, top